inside of row number 9 out of Independence, Missouri, driving a rocket, the 45 of Bob King. Driver that'll start to King's outside. This will be on the outside of row number 9 out of Cosgrove, Iowa. In the 58, it's a black diamond. A round of applause for Dave Eckrich. Up to the next row, this driver will start 13th on the inside of row number 7. In the 14, out of Grand Junction, Colorado, Dean Moore. And the inside of row number 8 in the Austin Reddick Motorsports Retco Trailer Sales Black Diamond, the 94 of Sikeston, Missouri's Austin Reddick. Making our way up through the field. This driver will start 11th on the inside of row number 6. And the Young's Discount Liquor Shop, Quick Convenience Stores. Rocket XR1 out of Manhattan, Kansas, the 18 of Chase Younghands. In the 4S, going from the outside of row number 7, the Henrietta Ford Spindle Joe's Racing Products. Rocket XR1 with a Cornet, Henrietta, Oklahoma's Shannon Scott. Up to the outside of the next row, he'll roll from 12th on the outside of the 6th row. In the Kinney's tile, number 16, a black diamond, Austin Siebert. Next driver in the field here tonight out of Wellsville, Kansas, driving the Rodney Sanders backup car. It's an MB Customs for Lance Town. Working up through the field, this driver will start 10th on the outside of row number 5. 7-time Lucas Oil MLRA Series champion. Driver for Al and Lori Humphrey, it's Coffeyville, Kansas, driver Al Perkey. Starting 9th on the inside of the 5th row, out of Story City, Iowa, to black diamond of the Clements. True Value DDM Electric and Neighbors Heating and Cooling, 43 for Jeremy Grady. Working our way up through the field, starting 8th on the outside of row number 4. This driver carrying the Midwest Sheet Metal Points Leader spoiler. Andy's Frozen Custard, Don Babb, Kinney's Tile, Kaiser Manufacturing, a Midwest Sheet Metal number 75, the Points Leader, Terry Phillips. Working up to the inside out of Lebanon, Missouri in the Merrill Bonding. And Merrill Storage, number 56 out of Lebanon, Missouri. It's an MB Customs for Tony Jackson, Jr. Up to the outside of the 3rd row in the Anderson Signs, AJ's Cafes, Longhorn, the 21X, 3-time series champion out of Omaha, Nebraska, John Anderson. The inside of the 3rd row, starting 5th. He was last year's Clyde Ellis Memorial winner here at the Lakeside Speedway, driving the Element 1-2 Graphics, Clean Cars Center. Black diamond for J.D. Wyman Motorsports, the 4 of J.C. Wyman. To the outside of the 2nd row, starting 4th, fresh off the Grant Younghands Memorial win here in Kansas City, driving the Western Flyer Express, Wichita Tank, Town Oil Field Services, number 20. It's an MB Customs for Happy Texas driver Rodney Sanders. To his inside, starting 3rd, great qualifying effort. Out of Wheatland, Oklahoma, the Western Flyer Express, Malvern Bank 5T. It's a black diamond for Randy Timms. And your outside pole sitter won this race 2 years ago in the Swafford Service, Western Flyer Express, and Malvern Bank 00 out of Billings, Missouri. He's got a Clements Power Plant and a black diamond race car. Your outside pole sitter, Jesse Stovall. Our final driver to get to tonight will roll from the dirtondirt.com pole in the reliable Chevrolet Adams Construction. Number 36, it's a Cornet-powered Rocket XR1. He's out of West Plains, Missouri. A round of applause for Logan Martin. So those will be your starters here tonight. 40 laps for the Clyde Ellis Memorial. Again, tomorrow night will be at Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri for the running of the Larry Phillips Memorial. Only 3 races left on the schedule after tonight. This is the final event, not in Wheatland for the 2017 campaign. Thank you, great race fans, for coming out tonight. Jesse Stovall won this race 2 years ago. J.C. Wyman won it last year. We'll see in 40 trips around who will go to Andy's Frozen Custard Victory Lane. We'll talk to the top 3 immediately following the race here this evening. So we'll give everybody a couple of moments to get strapped in their race cars and get your help to get these cars fired up and underway here this evening. Stays the Lucas Oil MLRA schedule every year. It's the Clyde Ellis Memorial 4 wide. "40 trips around." Logan Martin and Jesse Stovall lead the field to green tonight here in Kansas City. They'll be side by side off the first and second turn. Stovall now will hold a car length lead over Logan Martin as they head into 3 here for the first time. Randy Timms runs third. Sanders is in fourth, and fifth will be the 21 exit John Anderson. Stovall leads the opening start tonight. Martin second. Stovall's team owner Randy Timms, the 5 team, runs in third. Rodney Sanders is fourth, and J.C. Wyman now in the 4W runs fifth. He and Anderson go side by side. Good racing right there for fifth through 3 and 4. Stovall continuing to set the pace. We'll keep our eyes back just behind your lead pack of race cars. Anderson will take fifth of the line. Tony Jackson Jr. is sixth. Jay Shuggins is seventh. Terry Phillips, the Midwest Sheet Metal points leader, is eighth. And a 3-car battle for that 9th spot. Jeremy Grady will be there. Lance Town is off the pace as he'll pull the Rodney Sanders backup car into the infield and call it an evening. Stovall continuing to lead. Now Randy Timms pressuring the 36 of Logan Martin. Here comes Randy Timms digging hard right on the bottom. He's digging those Hoosiers in the Missouri River dirt here tonight. And are down the back straightaway to 3 and 4. Randy Timms right there. Stovall holding about a 5-car length advantage between himself and the 36 of the 5T of Randy Timms and Sanders. All by himself in fourth. Chase Younghans down the 18 is fifth. Don't sleep on the 18 of Chase Younghans. He started 9th last night. Ran his way all the way up to second with only 2 yellows. Chase looks good. Still the best battle on the racetrack here for position. It's the 5 of the 36. Martin edges ahead ever so slightly as they hit 3. Stovall, Martin, Timms. With Sanders fourth, Youngins fifth. The 14 of Dean Moore slows and is off the pace, so he will call it a night. It is Colorado TBC sponsored number 14M. Hill, Stovall, and Martin. Timms now a car length or 2 back in third. And it's several distances back to the 20 of Sanders in fourth and the 18 of Youngins in fifth. DP now to 6th in the 75. Jackson runs 7th. Wyman is 8th. Austin Siebert is 9th and hanging on to that 10th and final spot. Really too close to call between the 43 of Grady and the 21 of Anderson. Stovall right up on the top. Logan Martin closes the gap. Logan Martin to the outside. Here comes Martin in the 36. Stovall shuts the door at the flag stand. Martin will dive it hard down into turns 1 and 2. He'll put a slide job on the 0-0. Stovall looking across him back under, and Logan Martin will carry the lead What a powerhouse move by the 36. Here comes Stovall back. Stovall trying to slide up in front of the 36. Nothing doing. Martin is too fast. Logan Martin has jumped to the lead here at the quarterway point in this one. Stovall back to second. Randy Timms is now third. Excellent racing tonight here at Lakeside, and the yellow is out for last year's winner. The 4 of J.C. Wyman stopped at the exit of 4. And it'll be Logan Martin. He can start anywhere he wants in 3 and 4. 36 is back on the hammer in 3, and we are underway. Martin with a great restart. Now here comes Randy Timms in the 5T. He'll go door to door with the 00 of Jesse Stovall, who is rim riding through 3 and 4. Rodney Sanders following the 00 of Stovall. Chase Young hands in the wheel, track to the 5T there. Randy Timms. Chase Young has just got a really good race car tonight. Sanders coming along, Phillips as well, Jackson there. Young hands down to the inside of Stovall. Chase Young is charging hard. He's trying to go 2 for 1 at 3 and 4. He'll get around the 5 of Randy Timms, but Stovall fights his way back. Timms slides into the 18. Great exchange by 3 extremely talented drivers that last time by. The 21 of John Anderson is off the pace in turn 1. He is up by the berm. We'll see if he gets off of the speedway. And he will not. The caution is out on lap 13 for the 21 of John Anderson. So he hurt his motor, not coming up to snuff that last time by the 21X 3-time champion John Anderson. So the lights are out. The 2 cars that were off the speedway for the yellow, done for the evening. Logan Martin will get us restarted. 12 scored, we're racing. Martin with a great restart through 1 and 2. Stovall now edges ahead of Timms in the 5T. Young hands now to the inside. Here comes Chase Young. It's looking to the inside of Randy Timms in the 5T. Stovall in second. He'll slide to the top. TP coming along as well. Here comes Phillips. Phillips is now in 4th. Phillips is in 4th. Sanders edges back ahead of the 18 of Youngins as well. TP trying to go to 3rd to the low side of turn 2. Good stuff tonight here at Lakeside. Martin and Stovall 1-2. It's a gaggle of cars, a free-for-all for 3rd on back. Phillips will have it in the at the line, but by a car length. And he'll seal the deal into 1 and 2 with that position over the 5T of Randy Timms. Now here comes Sanders. Sanders around Randy Timms in that 20 car up for 4th. Martin now with a straightaway advantage over the 00 of Stovall. Stovall second, Phillips third. Logan Martin looking for his first ever Lucas Oil MLRA Series victory. Running that razor thin line right up against the wall in the middle of 3 and 4. TP now looking for second. He'll go to work on Stovall. They'll go side by side for second. Stovall up top, TP on the bottom. Phillips has made a lot of good ground up from the low to middle groove there through turns number 2. TP really turning that black diamond off turn 4. New second place car at the line, 75 of Phillips. Stovall now back to 3rd. Jesse Stovall on the blue 00 back to 3rd. Logan Martin, Terry Phillips, Jesse Stovall 1, 2, 3. Sanders is 4th, Timms is 5th. Now Stovall, he'll lose his spot at the podium, but Jesse Stovall is off the pace to the infield. Stovall is off the pace to the infield. His night is done 18 laps in. So it's Logan Martin, TP, the 20 of Sanders. are your top three. Tim's now fourth, Reddick fifth. Chase Young hands to the 18 to sixth. Austin Seaver to seventh, and the yellow is out once again for the 4 of J.C. Wyman. So Wyman's night gone from bad to worse as we'll draw the yellow out for the third time. To get us back going again, he can roll from his choosing anywhere once he enters 3. Martin back to work. He's first on the gas, and we're 1 lap shy of the halfway point and racing again. Phillips will try to get ahead of the 20 of Sanders. Sanders will carry the momentum off turn number 2, so that restart not working out to Phillips' liking right there. As Sanders went to the outside and stole the second spot away. TP back to third. Now doing battle with Randy Timms in the 5T. Timms now is taking that spot for TP. 2 spots back on that lap 19 restart. Martin out front, Sanders in the 5T at Timms, second and third. Phillips fourth, Youngins fifth. Randy Timms has fought his way up to second. So it looked like TP and Sanders going second and third. Timms right there now. Great restart for the 5T of Randy Timms. Martin, Timms, Sanders, Phillips, Reddick, your top 5. Youngins run 6th. Sievert is 7th. Perky is 8th. King is 9th. Eckrich is 10th. And Shannon Scott in the 4 is 11th. Martin laying a woodshed whipping on the field here tonight. 2 years ago in this race, it was Stovall in a runaway. J.C. Wyman, he won it in a runaway last season, and tonight Logan Martin is going to town on the rest of the field here at Lakeside. He's put a straightaway between himself and the 5 of Timms. Second, third, and fourth right now, the best action on the track, specifically that race for third. Sanders is there. Phillips wants it. TP will dime it off the corner in turn 4. Good turn that time for Phillips as he's pulled to the back bumper of Sanders in the 20. Sanders will throw the low side. TP right up top against the wall in turn 2 as well. We'll see if he diamonds off a 4 like he did last time. It looked to work well for the veteran from Springfield. Phillips way up top into turn 3. He will take the long way around the Lakeside Speedway. And it's Sanders to the inside of Randy Timms now for second. So Sanders now back in the hunt. Randy Timms to the inside. TP a few car links back and forth. They make contact. Contact between Timms and Sanders. Up front, nothing's changed. Logan Martin, your leader, walking away in this one. We're about to hit the 3/4 mark of this one in a couple of laps. And the white flag is out in this one. The white is out. Final time for Logan Martin down the back straightaway in search of his first ever Lucas Oil MLRA Series victory. Through 3 and off of 4. The checkers wave for the 36 of Logan Martin. Second place to Rodney Sanders in the 20 and TP in the 75 finishes in third. Third place finishers cross the scales and back to the stretch as well. 20 of Sanders, the 75 of Phillips, $3,000 headed to the team out of West Plains in a new Rocket XR1 chassis with a Cornet power plant. Out of the car, his first late model visit here at Lakeside and his first win, Logan Martin. Woo! Let's sign over here, right over here in front of your car. Logan, the move of the race came when you decided to overtake Jesse Stovall over there. You went to the outside in 3 and 4. He shut the door right at the flag stand. You slid him in 1 and 2. Take me back through that entire sequence.
Yeah, I threw that slider on him down there in 1 and 2, and I kind of found a little line over there in 3 and 4. And then he was kind of sliding up to the cushion over there in 3 and 4. And I was getting to it a little bit sooner, allowed me to get a little bit of run. And then I threw a slider over there in 1 and 2 that Mike Higley taught me how to do back in 2015.
So you were the fastest car tonight in qualifying, but you've raced enough to know that that doesn't necessarily translate to victory lane. What did you have to do to stay on top of that car to show that you belonged right here, right now?
Oh, man. Well, not so much we did on the car, but they got these Rocket XR1s. They keep them so sealed up that we were having overheating issues. And in that heat race, I had both the oil temp and the water temp pegged out. I was probably 300 on water temp and over 330 on oil temp. And they were both pegged out down there. So got to give a hats off to Jack Cornett. He built a heck of an engine. And really got to say thanks to Bill Fry and Mark Richards. They've really been helping us a lot lately and been like an open notebook for us.
You know, you've raced here a lot in the fall and other divisions previous seasons. How much you feel like that paid off just knowing the racetrack?
Oh, I absolutely love this place. Lakeside is one of my top 5 favorite tracks. Always look forward to coming here in a mod. Always felt like I ran pretty decent in a mod here too. And I like it. It's big, it's fast, it gets right up against the wall, knock the spoilers off, but it can get right down against the bottom and hug the tires too. So it's kind of all in one, so to speak.
You know, racing's always kind of right when the fastest car wins, and that was you tonight. So job well done, my man.
Thank you, guys.
Logan Martin at 36, your winner. Rodney Sanders, 1 spot back from where he would like to be, but a great night nonetheless for the driver from Happy, Texas. Rodney, you had a battle there with Randy Timms, TP, throughout different portions of the night. Take us back through that.
Yeah, we were a little bit tight there. I couldn't really steer like I wanted to, and then I would snap loose. Logan definitely had the car to beat tonight. He was good all night. Congrats to him. I just got to thank everybody that helps me. David Tanner with Wichita Tank Racing, Randy Timms, Western Flyer, Lancetown, MB Customs, just everybody, S&S Fishing and Rental, my crew, Brad and Randy, Bergman Tax, KBC Graphics, just, everybody. It's Fine Energy. Yeah, it's a good night for us. We'd like to have been a little bit better, but that's part of it. We'll keep digging.
All right, man, your good season rolls on. Rodney Sanders, your runner-up. Jump back here to your 3rd place finisher. TP, that last restart, you could have went high or low. You chose the low line where you were good. And ultimately, those other 2 guys had a little better restart there. What happened?
Yeah, I guess my tire had a good rhythm going, and that boy was gone, but I kind of maybe gained a little bit here and there, but and after on that caution, they just sealed, I guess, but we wouldn't take off at all, and it took me a lot of laps to get going there at the end and start picking back up, but that's where I go. I guess I'm 3rd place guy this weekend so far.
Well, yeah, it certainly would beat a lot of other weekends you've had. You're running really well. You're leading the points still. Anything you take away from this one, or you just chalk it up to another night and roll on to Wheatland?
No, I mean, I love coming here. This track's, it's just one of my favorites, but kind of missed it in the qualifying stuff. Just needed to start up front a little further, but anyway, love coming here. Looking forward to going to the Larry Phillips Memorial tomorrow and maybe get the monkey off my back at Wheatland.
All right, sounds good. TP with his Kansas City Chiefs helmet. You can go ahead and show everybody that on the side as well there, as he's flying the hometown colors, at least on the side. TP, your 3rd place runner. That'll wrap it up down here.